Like, comment, follow, subscribe. Hello, we're back again, and this time we're going to talk about lying. Lying as a tool. Now, lying is bad. Let's just put that out all the way out there. It is unethical in many circumstances. It makes you untrustworthy. People will look at you different. Like, lying at surface level, negative. It has a negative connotation. Lying has a negative connotation at surface level, and I understand why. I understand that. But recognize, as a lot of people probably do, that lying, along with everything we say and everything we do when it comes to like fallacies, right? Logical fallacies, those are tools. So lying is equally a tool. And even though they don't specifically say, the words lying, if you do, like, let's say an ad hominem attack where you're attacking the person, you could be telling the truth, which is a tool, right? But you could also be lying. You're still doing the same thing. You're still attacking the person, but whether you're using the truth or a lie, it doesn't matter. It's still attacking. Those are still tools, right? It just depends on the strength of the tool and also how you use the tool, which is very important. So when it comes to lying, right? Sometimes people lie for, I don't want to say the right reasons, but I guess the right reasons, like good reasons, good intentions. A lot of people do lie with good intentions, and they do so to spare someone's feelings, make someone feel better about themselves, motivate, right? And those are all wonderful reasons. But you have to be aware of the potential for backfire, I was going to make this specifically about lying, this little video, but truth in itself, and you can roast me, that's fine. Truth in itself, right? It is, it's a tool also, right? You hide, if you withhold the truth from someone, you don't have to necessarily lie to them. But if you're withholding the truth and not giving them the full information, then that's a tool. You're doing that for a reason. You're not telling them the full truth that they need to know for a reason. What is that reason? That depends on your circumstance. So when we talk about tools and stuff like that, it's how you use them. If you abuse them, yeah, obviously things are going to go awry. But if you use them correctly, if you use them with good intentions, then you should be fine. Anyway, that's really all I wanted to say about it. I would love for someone to challenge me, but I have to go to work. Okay, and I had another point I wanted to make. I'm a liar. I don't like to say it, but it's the truth. I've told more lies than I've told truths. Whether for varying reasons, whether they were for myself, whether they were for another person, selfish, selfless, it doesn't matter. I've done it all, and because of that, I'm aware of the tool that it is. I'm aware that it is a tool, but unfortunately, it is what I am, So when it comes to, I want to do another video on this, but when it comes to being a certain way, being a certain state, we're humans. Growth is inevitable. We're always going to grow. We're always going to be better. We're always going to do better. So while you may be in a current state now, and you may be seen as, jock, goth, cool, lame, beautiful, ugly, right? Everything can change. And certain things are just in the eye of the beholder, So don't hate yourself too much if you're not happy with who you are. Just work on changing it, work on being better. Me, myself, I tell less lies. I'm much more truthful. And, in being more truthful, you have to be aware of the consequences. And I think that's the biggest difference between a truth and a lie. When you lie, it's an avoidance of consequences. You don't want to suffer the consequences that will come upon telling the truth. But when you tell the truth, you must always accept the consequences, because that's your truth. No matter what it is. And it's because of consequences, because that exists as a concept, that's why people are always hesitant when it comes to telling the truth or telling a lie. You do what you're ready for. If you want to handle the consequences now, hey, tell the truth all the way. If you want to prolong it, you risk a lie. That's all it is. So that's just what I wanted to add. I didn't know what else to say for this video, but that's a good point. So now we're ending it. So until then, see you in the next one.